I don't know if there was a better way to do this. Oh no, was I supposed to do it this way? Probably. That was so good. That was absolutely incredible. I just can't believe we survived A, all of that, but B, that it was also just all that so good. You.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off.
Try stepping back with your left foot first.
You are...
You know me.
No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid.
How does she know us?
I'm here for the carnival as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
What just happened? Your Tacitus glowing.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Where? No, don't leave! Can you tell me your name? I feel like we got a Cinderella moment. Yeah.
It's... No. I'm... Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea.
Fleur. Fleur de Lis or
Farewell,
whatever that
Laureate.
was, that, remember?
I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
That's from the stories.
Are you all right? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
No, you didn't see her?
See who? Are you truly all right?
Yeah. It's, there was a girl. The sentinel led me to a girl just now.
Cartothea. I'll make a note of it.
Thank you.
If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
Let's not alarm the public.
There are still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
It's so pretty. Okay. She left traces? Hold on, let me just get that before it you know how much is it gonna bug me. Okay. Thank you. And this. No. Oh. This. Okay. Now, traces. This is where blonde girl stood. Even now, you can sense faint fluctuations in the air. You scan the surroundings, but she's vanished. From Carlotta's reaction seems no one but you can perceive it. Who is she or what is she? Did she only show up for this year's carnival? The path to answers will certainly be treacherous, but regardless, you possess the will, the determination, and courage to seek the truth. These qualities will see you through. When the curse is behind you, your companions spend the day basking in cheers and applause. Later, back at Palazzo Agrota, you drift to sleep, replaying the day's memories from the carnival. Wait until...
Were you awake, Rover?
Yes.
I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family's safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Okay. We'll be right there. Abby, did you have fun last night?
Let me be there for everyone.
I don't think girl needs to be... Oh, I did get it! Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. Wait, was Abby in that too? Yes. I'm so happy when they do stuff like that. I do hope... I know I've mentioned like numerous times I hope that they get housing, but I do hope we get housing at some point, and then like this stuff we get to like hang up somewhere or anything, because these are all like super fun memories. Okay. I need... No, wait. My mask wasn't here, right? Yes. So yeah, we have curtain call. Is that the only two? Oh, and then we've got the yellowed sketch and everything. But yeah, that'd be really cool. Because there are some very beautiful keepsakes that they let us keep having. I don't know quite what we're going to do with them. Maybe one day they'll just be a museum to Rover. That's it. There's going to be a Rover museum, and we can put all of our trinkets that we've earned over the years, or like in our time playing in the Rover museum, if you will. Okay, I'm here. What a safe house.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To
drunk?
us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate!
Oh.
A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Did they animate a drunk Brant? Oh my god. Kuro, you're the best. Is he okay? That's me.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh, and after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
Oh my gosh. It's freaking adorable. Drunk Brant is a hoot.
I see someone's been eavesdropping.
He's really not inconspicuous though, is he? Like, come on. Come on. It looks like we've attracted some unwanted attention.
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Ah, I love how dangerous she is. No, please. Please.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far.
Okay. Are we just gonna
During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea.
Yes.
We've dug up some information on her.
Already?
In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name.
A new name?
We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Cartathea.
Fleur-de-Lis. Okay, so I was right. 100%. So she is the Sentinel's resonator.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
Wait. There must be more.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Rinascita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian.
Oh.
The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family?
Yeah.
It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
They worship the Threnodian?
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Rinascita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
You think they'll be willing?
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
She means that literally.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
It definitely could be.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Perfect timing. I have questions for him.
Remember,
Yeah.
you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
I will.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
I love that Rover isn't alone. Like, it's such a unique feeling in some ways because usually when you're the main character in games like these, you get to make attachments and then you walk away from these attachments because you're on to the next area, the next story, whatever it is. But it was very, like, so far at least, it doesn't feel like we're actually alone. Like, Carlotta actually means what she says kind of thing. Optional. Take the wing ray? Where's the wing ray? So yeah, I really liked the way that they did that. You definitely know Rover is protected. And not because they're Rover. Like, I love it that Rover isn't being protected in quite the same way because they are who we know Rover really is. It's just because of, like, them as a person, not them as in what they've done in a past life or what they could do in this life or what they represent for the area. So it's different than, I guess, how it felt in, like, Jinzhou. And that's pretty cool to me. Off we go! I love the fact that we have this wing ray. These things are so cool! What lovely fast travel. Head first. Good girl. Okay. Once again, climbing the door to establish dominance. I do that very well. Alright. Cathedral, look at that. It's still so stunning. Is he actually gonna be? He is actually here, huh?
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation.
Righteous one.
I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
What? Even if they're all fools?
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land.
And you know what each and every fool would tell you? They didn't do anything that they had to atone for. So I love this, where you think he's being good, and maybe he is. Maybe he's really and truly a good person and blah, 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 blah. But right now, after meeting the fools, there's no fool that would tell you, at least as far as we've met so far, especially not Rochia, especially not Brant, that they've done anything that they need to atone for, that they needed to earn the right to come back. This is like, they did such a good job that they have to find a way to allow them back in the city, like to find a holy reason, a kind of thing, to let them back into the city because they were so good at what they did. That this is that. At least that's kind of how it's coming off right now. Things could change as we keep going.
I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess.
A just divinity?
By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
Just careful wording. I want to meet the Sentinel.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the dark tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery.
That's not what the Sentinel said. Didn't the Sentinel say they were
If you wish
trapped?
to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the Blessed Maiden.
Fleur de Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
Return to the embrace?
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being?
No.
In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, They could not prevent the dark tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the dark tide.
Why is once again in yellow? Like, that's supposed to be important.
Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the dark tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
Reflect on the Blessed Maiden's second resonance with the Sentinel.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Jin Shi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
You're hiding things from me. So this is what, once again, why I'm loving this story so much. They have no idea who Rover is for the most part. Like, and the funny thing is, if he was really able to commune with the Sentinel or hear guidance from the Sentinel or anything, the Sentinel would have told him who we are, what we are, and how we're basically not one to necessarily mess with in the traditional sense and all that's happening. So, because he's speaking very carefully and not necessarily lying, but just carefully, we're able to figure out that, no, you are hiding something from me, and I know it because I know the process behind this. And as far as I know, no mortal being in Rinascita outside of, like, us and Fenrico would know as well. So he probably thought that this was going to be enough, the information he gave us.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day.
You what?
Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
Excuse me? Where did our power to seal the dark tide come from then?
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
I don't know how I feel about that. Do I believe him?
In the presence of the just divinity, feel I swear by the great sentinel imperator.
Why
there
do
will
you
be
banish
no
people?
We must create a land that aligns with the sentinel's vision. We must purge this land of individuals who stray from the righteous path to ensure that our collective will remains unified and pure. However, we honor the deeds of Napoli II, the founding primus, and offer those who have strayed a chance for atonement. The pilgrim's sail follows Napoli's path. He too once endured this arduous journey, yet emerged victorious, earning an audience with the Sentinel. The trials are not mere sufferings, but steps toward redemption. The penitent who confront the trials with sincerity will be allowed to return to the divine's embrace.
I find it interesting that they truly believe that, given that none of them will ever have to go through this, like this trial kind of thing. I always find that interesting in these kinds of characters.
In the presence, I swear by the great sentinel imperator.
Why'd you work with the Fraxidus?
We uphold the sentinel's principles of justice. The gates to our divine land remain open to all who seek it. This is a city of inclusiveness, welcoming all visitors, including those who try to overstep their bounds.
But not somebody who accidentally fished out the wrong fish. Not a child who asked a question about a statue. Not somebody who was trying to figure things out. Like, Rochia was a child and performed a play that they didn't like, so they put her on the pilgrim's path. So they're a city of inclusiveness, welcome to all visitors, including those who overstep their bounds, but they're everyday citizens who step even the mere fraction of a toe out of line get sent on the pilgrim's path? Make it make sense.
These charlatans misled our people with lies and flattery, diverting them from the divine will. But your timely intervention corrected their course, sparing them from a ruinous fate. Once again, I offer my sincerest gratitude.
All right, he has one more question I think I can ask him.
In the presence, I swear by the great
why do you oppose the carnival?
Unity is our shield, bound by the law of eternal continuity. Though we revel in the joy of the carnival, we must also be vigilant. For division is a chronic disease plaguing this city. The growing indulgence among our citizens has already invited divine punishment. We, as stewards of divine will, must guide the people, erecting barriers of reason against the floods of passion. This is the only way to withstand the ever-changing tides.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Fenrico. Oh, that was such a good chat. Because, like, right now, they aligned with the Fraxidus. They've lied to us before. You don't know what to believe. And I like this. I like, I'm personally, like, you can, the nice thing is, though, like, especially if you're going to treat this more like an RPG, for instance, you can have your Rover, or you as the player can treat this however you want. You can either believe him at face value. You cannot believe anything he's saying, think everything like the opposite of what he's saying is true, or somewhere in the middle, or think that maybe we don't have enough information. I personally don't think we have enough information. I don't think Fenrico is the person to get all of our information from and think that that is law, like that is it, that is all there is, because I think he has an agenda. And I'm waiting to see what that is.
How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney?
I think they were.
But we saw Cardathia following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right?
Right.
Now my head hurts.
I know.
Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
He seemed like he was hiding something important.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
Not at least right now.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
No. Okay. Wait, what?
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Cristoforo.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I?
No, he's Fraxidus!
The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so... Oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that Rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find her interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinascita, she has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, she will walk the path that destiny has laid before her. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
No, it can't be the end. No, I need more. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so a whole bunch of stuff just unlocked.
Let me be there for everyone.
It looks like
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Okay. We did it. Everyone, we finished that. That was so good at the end. I'm so glad Cristoforo is not just like an easy kind of character. Because, like, we don't know for certain now if he is Fraxidus. He could just be working with them. However, his color scheme would suggest Fraxidus through and through. But I love that he is just... He showed up in all those places to make sure we were nudged in a very specific direction. Oh, that's so good. So good. All right, what is this? Oh, go? Go where? Where is this taking me? Oh. Okay, cool. I love this event. That event nets so much astrite, 270 astrite. You kidding me? Yes, please. But otherwise, I hopefully will see you either in the next Wuthering Waves story or somewhere else on the channel or on Twitch. Again, thank you so much for chilling with Hadley, myself, and Abby, and we will catch you next time. Bye!